Maybe we'll get some...
I don't know how they look.
They look fake.
Yeah, me too. We just gotta get all the way up there.
Welcome to our channel. We're Andre and Lisa, married South African-Italian couple who have been traveling together for 20 years, exploring more than 50 countries. Since 2018, we've been full-time nomads, with our goal being to make travel a sustainable long-term way of life. For the past 3 years, we've been winding our way around Europe with our 21-year-old motorhome, Millie. We're starting 2024 with an exciting adventure to Morocco, and although our plans for the year might change, we're hoping to visit Sardinia for the first time, get back to Denmark for summer, then make our way via Eastern Europe to Greece for the winter. So hit that subscribe button and join our adventure.
Bonjour.
Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. Welcome to
Morocco.
We are in Camp Asila. Being chased by a German dog.
And we're not in Asila. We are in Chefchaouen.
Yeah, if you saw our last video, you'll know we boarded a ferry from Algeciras in the south of Spain, and we made our way rapidly from the port in Tanger Med, and we drove to Chefchaouen. It's quite an interesting little drive, so we should check that out. We're actually taking a little walk here towards the Blue City.
This morning is our first morning in Morocco, and we're really looking forward to getting out there and getting to a feel for the place.
So this campsite we're in is very popular this time of the year, as you can see. It's got full services, and it's the only campsite in this town if you don't feel like normal parkings. And the value is reasonable, I suppose.
It's 95 dirham for 2 people and a camping car, excluding electricity or showers. And we were very lucky to actually get a spot yesterday. We got almost the last spot, but everyday people do move around, so it's quite easy to get a spot if you do come earlier in the day.
There's not much at the camp itself. It's super convenient, about a 15-minute walk down to the old town of the Medina. Hopefully there's a market on. We still have to get another SIM card. We were going to try and get the Inwi Unlimited or something to that effect.
And we need to go and roll cash because this is a cash society.
Yeah, so I guess this guy didn't make it inside.
Oh, you didn't make it.
Have we paid half price?
Wow, that is pretty cool.
Beautiful view from this spot.
Oh, there's the circle.
Yeah, so from here you can see the main circle, and just that's where the Inwi shop is. And if you just go beyond that way, there's a covered market area there. I think that's where that building is.
Sure, this is quite a treacherous little path.
If you do walk from the campsite, it's quite a tough little steep walk with giant step-ups and rocks. Very scenic. Maybe we'll find the alternative route back and go through the village.
Maybe.
Side. Take a long way around. Your favorite vehicle so far, Morocco?
Look at the size of it compared to me. Come on, this is my camper van. This is absolutely perfect for me. These look really nice. Okay, we have one of this one. One of this one. So that was 1.5 dirham per piece. So we got
1.5 dirham.
1.5 dirham per piece. So we got 6 cookies here for 9 dirham, which is less than €1. €1 for this bag. I told you, you just can't go wrong. Maybe it doesn't take us too long. We found the Inuit shop.
Right, so if you want to sign up for Inuit, you need to go to the actual shop so they can sign you up. You need a passport. And hopefully we can find what we're looking for.
There's nobody here now, so we decided we're going to pop in quickly.
Just one now, thank you. Just one, thank you.
Thank you for your help. Much appreciated.
Success! That was very, very easy and super successful. The guy was very helpful, and we got an unlimited SIM card now for unlimited data for 30 days for 200 dirhams, so that's 20 euro. And the only thing is we might not be able to recharge it. If we want to extend it for longer than the 30-day period, we may have to come into a shop to buy a new package.
Well, we think we got unlimited data for 30 days. Okay, we're gonna go check out the Medina. We haven't even tasted the first ones, and he wants to buy more.
But these ones look even more elaborate.
More cookies.
Wow, that was 6 dirham for the 5 pieces.
Oh my.
Look how good these are.
pastries.
All handmade.
Yeah, this guy stands there and makes them.
This is absolutely ridiculous. 6 dirham. Not overly sweet. Really nice. It's hard to put your finger on it, but I think it's slightly peanut buttery, but also almond floury. And obviously there's honey in it, but it's not overpoweringly sweet.
No, it's delicious.
Very good.
Delicious.
Oh wow, look at this.
So this market area is here twice a week. Well, they do the market twice a week in Old Town. So we're just going to walk through Old Town a little bit. Should we go that way?
We want one of these guys.
They look very warm.
They look very, very warm. Cat's coming to parade. Got some beautiful earrings. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, a beautiful shop as
Yeah,
well.
it's really beautiful and very, very friendly. I'm very happy. Handmade silver earrings with little pieces of stone for 50 dirham. And I know they like to barter, so sort of offered him 40, and then he said, no, 50. And we settled on 50. I mean, geez, that's really good, I think. Very, very nice. What better place to buy it than in the Blue City?
Oh, I guess so. Sadly, you can actually do what's called Instagram tours here in Szechuan. You actually get a guide and you pay him, he takes you to all the Instagrammable places, like this one, to take photos, and then you rush to the next one. Speaking of devil, wow.
This is my house.
There you go.
Hello.
There's the sign open.
That would be funny.
This guy put a sign up and said the price now 50 dirham each for hats, and you put the money in that box. If you give the money to someone else, it might not get to me. So either the guy's entrepreneurial and put the sign up between this guy's hats, or it's actually his hats, and he's just
That's
making it known that
hilarious. There's his box.
there's your box. If you do some research as to the origin of these blue walls, it's actually difficult to get a solid, real answer. Some say it was due to the introduction of a Jewish quarter, some say that there was mosquitoes in summer. It's been done like this for a long time. It's fairly unique in Morocco. Can it be a bit gimmicky? But it's good for tourism, so why not?
I'd heard that the breads here are incredible and really, really cheap, but I didn't know that they had a sweets culture, so I'm very excited. 4 dirham, so that's
Less 35 cents, euro cents.
it's ridiculously cheap. It's layers of flaky pastry. There's custard,
Oh dear.
honey on top, coconut around the edges.
Okay, let's go find some coffee.
Lovely little spots. Yay.
The views are, but
You know, you are so difficult. I bring you to the most beautiful places. Look at this view from a terrace deck. This is absolutely gorgeous.
okay, it's not
The views are okay. You better be complaining about my face.
Oh, no, thanks. Oh, no, thank you.
Take a look. We have a garden with a
Oh, no, maybe later. Not now.
maybe later.
Okay.
Next day.
We definitely found the restaurant scene in this town, right next to the old fort. And as expected, everybody wants you to look at their menu, but they're not too pushy, so it's all good. Why not?
But you definitely do see that things here are geared a little bit more towards the tourist.
Plus. Now, there's
Some
these-
silly things like put a parrot on your shoulder and take a photo, that kind of stuff.
Okay, this is sort of the entrance to the main Old Medina area. We're gonna, I think, venture back and try and find an ATM for the first time, eh?
Yes, let's go do it.
So if you want to withdraw cash, your best bet is to go to the bank that's associated with the Moroccan post office, and it's called the Al Barik Bank. They charge no ATM fees, but obviously your bank might still charge you a conversion fee, so just keep that in mind.
And the maximum withdrawal that you can get from this bank was 2,000 dirham. So you just have to keep that in mind as well.
We're gonna make our way back towards the camp now. Oh, we still gotta figure out the gas situation. We actually have an empty space in our gas compartment, so we're hoping to just get a local bottle, maybe get a thread adapter, or maybe a local regulator, and then just tap it into our system and see if we can get that to work. Because our heating only works on gas, not electric, so we don't have that option. I was gonna say, I didn't pick the route. What is?
Well, seeing as we don't have time, watch your step. Oh
I'm
my
so glad
God.
I put my hiking boots on.
Yeah, I don't. How is this? Oh my God.
Like I said, don't do what we do, kids.
Oh gosh.
What are you gonna do about it?
You should be able to go right.
This is what happens if you let Lisa navigate.
Oh my God, these
I got your lunch.
sheep.
Meow. We are on a mission to get gas. Now the mission is twofold. You have to make sure your regulator or your pigtail fits the local bottle. Either we have to get a Moroccan regulator so we can connect our pigtail to it, or we have to find an adapter. But I think we might already have an adapter. Now, at the campsite, we actually got this bottle from the guys that somebody gave it away and left it. So we're just going to swap it for a new one.
Maybe it's out.
Lisa said she's going to carry the full one back, so
42 dirham for the exchange. If you want a full one and you have to buy it from scratch, it's 80 dirham. We just got to get all the way up there. You can see the campsite.
we're going to make it. Oh, adapter? Man, imagine it doesn't fit. Oh, it goes on!
Yay, success!
And normally I don't recommend using soap because it can be corrosive, but it's a very good way to just check for gas leaks, because bubbles will be very obvious. I think we're good.
Oh,
Success.
yes.
Low five.
Low five.
I want to say good morning, but it's
Not so much morning
late
anymore.
afternoon. We were supposed to leave today, but the weather is just so bad. In fact, it's a heavy rain forecast for tomorrow. Quite unexpected, but apparently this part of Morocco really does get a lot of rain. So we figured we'll stay a couple of days extra just to see the rain through. But there's a little bit of gap in the weather, and we're going to go down to the market and maybe get some veggies. And Lisa is
I've got to go back to my bakery, man, because damn, those little baked sweets are just delicious.
yeah, naughty stuff though. So the worst part is if the weather's bad, then you just want to munch away on these delicious little Moroccan treats. But let's just take a stroll down. Not going to make much of it, but if there's something interesting, we'll show you around. Yeah.
Oh man, these buses are the best.
Maybe we'll get some. Oh, yeah, we'll take one aubergine, eh?
Yeah, I don't know how they look.
They look very nice. We'll take a pepper as well. The zucchinis?
Oh, maybe we should try the zucchinis. Maybe they won't be as bitter. And then maybe some avos.
And some avocado. Okay, we didn't buy much. Aubergine, a couple of zucchinis, 4 avocados.
And all of that was just 22 dirham, so that's €2.
No trip to the market's going to be complete without a stop at the pastry shop. So let's go try that, eh, Lisa?
Yes, definitely got to go back there. Yeah, too. And got a big bag of sweet pastries.
Oh, well, these guys are.
I don't know if there's a pin on Google, but they're just opposite the pharmacy of Chef Shuan, and their bakery is absolutely excellent.
I guess third time is a charm because the third time she came back. So if you're looking for these guys, check them out here opposite the square next to the fruit and veg market. This is counting on money.
6, 8. So that was 42 dirham, so that's €4 for this entire bag full
Of sugar.
We'll show you later what we got.
Can we just go get some bread maybe? So we'll go out here and go see some bread on this side. Okay, last piece
There
of
was
the bubble.
bread in that big square otherwise if you go over. Yeah,
So this is the traditional bread. It's called
most
cobs.
traditional bread.
And this is the most made bread. It's actually, the price of it is government regulated.
Okay.
Thank you.
Shukran. Okay, so that was
Oh God.
16 dirham for 6 items.
This weighs 2 kilograms.
And I don't know which ones were which, but €1.60 for 6 pieces of bread.
So 2 of them were the flat guys, the misiman, and then 2 of the round guys made of cornmeal.
Hasham?
Hasham.
Or hasham.
And the other one we don't know the name of.
She said it's good.
So now we got vegetables, we got melons of bread,
These are still hot.
cookies.
Oh, I feel like I want to just eat this right now.
No, we're gonna have some of it later. Okay,
Wow.
that's it.
We found some lovely sweet potatoes
Yeah.
here again.
They're super clean, but
And they've even got lovely
no,
artichokes.
they're nice.
Oh, I think this is a win.
Okay.
Satya.
Sit here. 7. Merci beaucoup. Shukran. I think we spent like a total of €5. Did we?
No!
It was €2 for the fruit and veg and the avocados.
It was €1.60 for the bread,
€1.60 for the
and
bread.
it was €4 on pastries.
All right, so sorry, my bad. So €6, hey. That was quite nice. I enjoyed the vibe of it. It's not too busy, and the moment you walk out of the touristy area, it's quite fun.
It's quite nice that you can experience the Blue Town, which is quaint and pretty and touristy, and then also experience sort of real life outside of it.
Be careful where you get lost.
No, I think
Not
we
for the
should.
faint-hearted to just blindly walk up these little alleys, because you might just be spat out the top of the village.
You think we're going to make it up there?
You think we're going to make it up here?
Okay. I'm not sure. I think we're supposed to be the other way, but
Really? You can go feeding cats.
I think we'll make it. Whew.
The cats are already
Oh
gathering.
my word.
Yum, yum, yum.
Oh, that guy is cute.
Imagine how they disappear. Okay, we're going to go up here. Now that 12 kilos of sweet potato seems like a bad idea. And the 12 kilos of bread. Good morning, we're finally packing up. The sun is out and we're very happy to see it. Now, it's been quite interesting. We actually stayed a few days longer here in this campsite just due to bad weather. And even though we were completely under the trees for most of it and it was super overcast, we actually never hooked up to electricity. And I'll tell you why. I'm not confident with the quality of electricity hookups in some of these camps. You just got to take a look around and see what it looks like. And I've actually heard reports that there's a lot of surges and equipment can get damaged. So I prefer not to hook up at all if I can avoid it. And we actually went almost 5 days, 6 days now.
Yeah, really surprising. And we were working quite a lot too because of the bad weather.
Exactly. So it's been quite amazing. We're going to head south from here. We don't have exact plans. We're sort of heading either towards Fez or
Or maybe rather Meknes?
Meknes, but we're probably going to make a stop or two in between to see a few things.
The weather's looking good from
good.
here on, and we're not in too much of a rush. We don't want to push ourselves and drive long days because the driving is intense.
Can be quite challenging, so we're going to keep it to shorter distances. We do want to get closer to the desert side just for better weather, but we'll get there in a bit. So as always, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed Chef Schwein.
We definitely did. And if you got any other tips for us in Morocco, let us know. And smash the like button.
Remember to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Oof, fogging up.
Amlo.
Don't say we only take you to nice places, people. I mean,
Got to show you the real
this is a real Morocco. You see?
Morocco.
People think it's all Medinas and Riyadhs.
You're lucky this isn't our honeymoon.
Can be.